Hello.
Hi everyone. Hi Debbie.
Hello. Hi Faye. You all right?
Yeah, very well. How are you?
Yeah, good. Good. Glad we've got lots done today.
Yeah, we've
Very
had a busy day. A
Yeah.
day of crafting, which has been heavenly, but we also got some Twilight business jobs done, didn't we? So
Yes.
we're feeling like we're ready for an hour of crafting tonight, don't we?
Absolutely. Uninterrupted. Hi Steph.
Hi Steph. Yeah, we've got a few things to share cut file wise to start with.
Yes.
And we'll give a little update on the cybercrop plans that are coming up, and then we're going to get using some of these lovely flowers, which is a Jennywren cut file. So Deb, you're going to show some cut files you've been working on first.
I've only got a couple and they're not uploaded yet, but it's the kind of thing that I will do once I've had time. So hopefully tomorrow on the weekend. So the first one is these hearts in a circle, well, in a kind of wreath shape. So I thought that would be quite nice. I might do the hearts inside bent up so they're 3D. And
fabulous.
I have got a gemstone or a diamond wreath, because I know lots of people like diamonds,
that.
and
it'd be nice actually for scrapping an engagement, or
that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
or even little baby pictures, you little diamond, you know, that kind of,
or even sort of anniversary pictures.
Yeah,
Ruby
nice
weddings,
wedding day.
Yeah. So I thought they could be quite versatile.
I'd be trying to maybe cut that from a sheet of glitter cardstock.
Yeah, and this is the last one I've got, which is balloons. So I thought it would make quite a nice background for birthdays or celebrations. So those are the cut files. They're not quite on the website yet, but they will be very soon.
In the next few days. Yeah, definitely. I reckon, Steph, either cut from glitter card or backed in glitter card would be...
That's what I'm thinking. I've got lots of glitter card.
Love it.
Nice.
So the project for this evening, we're actually using a Jennywren cut file that is a page of flowers.
Yeah.
And I'll just show you on the website what we mean, because obviously it looks like they're a bunch of punched flowers, but it's actually a Jennywren cut file. So here is a whole page, and it cuts out really quickly. So I've got flower punches, but it's quite labour intensive. And if you're using thicker card, which we've used quite thick cardstock here, then the Jennywren cut file just cuts them all out and you get a big bowl. So this is what I've got here is 2 sheets worth. And you've also designed, Deb, a page of butterflies, which we're going to do for a live very soon.
Yes, very soon.
So we've got this whole page of butterflies here, which is a similar concept, and then you can layer these up and make a background of butterflies. So we're going to be experimenting with this tonight. So let's stop sharing and get back to full size so people can see. So so we have got these pre-cut, and then what Debbie is showing here on a foam pad, if I just take one of these where you can see. So for my birthday, because it was my birthday on Tuesday, my lovely sister got me these. They were actually on my Amazon wish list, but they are a set of kind of embossing tools, would you say, Deb?
Yes, yeah. And it's quite an old-fashioned tool. Probably everybody's got one of these and probably thought, I'll get rid of it because I won't use it.
Yeah.
But it's the kind of thing that you should keep because it's a really good basic. And I mean, you can here, if I go like this on the flower, you can see how it's going 3D.
And you say to go from the outside in.
I go from the outside in because I think it curls better.
And you do lines into the centre, and I kind of feel like you don't need to hold the flower. You just let it do its thing. And on this little foam pad, it kind of then lifts.
And you can do it on the little centre bits as well. If you just pull it in, it just curls it up and it gives it a nice 3D look about it.
And I've
not
seen
sure
even
if you
people
can
sort of
see
do
that.
this and then do a sort of a circle in the centre to really lift it up.
I did little lines work.
Lines. Yeah.
If you start on the outside and just start in the middle and just go in, it just lifts it up.
And it's actually really quick. And even on this one here, you just did each little petal.
Yeah. It's quite therapeutic, actually. It's an in front of the telly thing to do, I think.
Yeah.
But it gives it a lovely 3D-ness. And because we've used quite thick card, it really does hold
its shape.
Hold its shape. Because, I mean, I don't know about you, but I couldn't sit and punch this many flowers, probably without breaking my punch with this thickness or hurting my hands, because, I mean, this...
Yeah, exactly. And then the fact that you've got a whole sheet. And what I quite like is we're actually using a watercolour pad, which is from the work. So it is, you know, it's not expensive cardstock, but it's all tonal. So it gives you a different array of colours. And I think
really nice.
They do still stock it in the works.
Yeah, it would be nice also in just coordinating papers. I mean, if you tried some of the Sweet Rush ones or the Paige Evans ones, I think they'd be lovely because they'd all coordinate anyway.
And it's this kind of watercolour. So it is, and there's blues.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
It's an absolute staple. I think it's gone up £1 since I last looked. I think it's
£4 whole now.
£4 whole, which is still a bargain. I'm going to be ordering some more because I don't use the floral sides. I must admit, I only seem to use the watercolour sides, but I've used
such a good background. Well, I've used the Works papers for, you know, that layout I did with the hearts that were raised. That was Works paper because they're nice backgrounds, the watercolour ones.
Yeah,
really nice.
So this is quite a therapeutic job, and you can get a few done. I mean, we're using it on a scrapbook layout, but it would be perfect for cards, little birthday cards.
Be lovely for the front of a mini book.
Yes, would be good. Perfect size. And even with these little ones, I've saved some of these. I used the small ball size, and I just did tiny little, and these seem to curl up quite nicely.
I'm using the same one, but they curl up beautifully. They really do.
And we're going to put these in the centre of the flowers, aren't we?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to start sticking because we're starting off with a Spectrum sherbet, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got 49 and Market Spectrum sherbet this evening. I'll do a few more of mine, and then we're going to build them up into a kind of wreath.
Yes.
You might do a kind of page of...
I might. I'm not sure what photo I'm using, so I might have to do a 4x4 square.
Okay, yeah.
And then add later. I am waiting for a photo delivery because I think I have the perfect photo.
I might need to order some more photos, but I am just going camping this weekend, so I'll take lots of camping pictures and then I can do an order. So we have got a rather busy week coming up because next Wednesday we're off to take the mobile shop to Crop in the Country, which is a nice midweek scrapping event in Swindon, in Womborough. And then on Saturday, so almost a week away, we have our 12-hour crop, which is sold out, but it's going to be a fab event. So we've just been organising a table plan for the event, so we're trying to work out who knows who. Oh wow, Steph, 400 statues. I've seen you've been doing the huts, puffins, owls and dinosaurs. Hi Claire, how are you?
Claire.
Are you good? We are playing with a new Jennywren cut file, which is hundreds of flowers. And we're just making them 3D so that we can build a bit of a wreath. So we're just embossing them a bit. And then Deb, you're going to start layering up.
Yeah. Now I was going to do a circle, but I don't know whether I want to go round a 3x4 photo because that's what I'm waiting for.
Right, I reckon that's enough. I reckon that's enough flowers for now. So we're both on the Spectrum sherbet paper, which I love. This is, I've cut the strip off, but this is called Prism. And it's actually got this on the back, which I actually love this too.
Yeah. It's kind of hard using.
It is. You kind of need two of each of these, if I'm honest. Oh, Claire is designing layouts for the crop in a box for October.
Oh.
We were just talking about crop in the country and the October crop as well, because we were trying to work out the dates and get it all in the diary. Right, which way up are you doing your paper, Deb? This has kind of got... Oh, yes, it needs to go this way so that the writing is the right way.
Yes, got the words. Yeah.
Get it the right way up. Right, so I've got a little picture of my puppy, Poppy. And I reckon I'm going to start building a wreath here, completely randomly. And then I'm going to start layering them all up. Yes, Claire. So we're going to be in the October one. Guess what, Claire? Let me just go to my tote. I will be ready for your class. Oh no, I've lost them. Where's my cutter bees? Oh, I've got mine. Oh, they've fallen out my tote.
Oh no, I got mine.
Someone's nicked me cutter bees.
Oh, you're kidding.
Well, we were cropping upstairs today, weren't we? I'm down in the basement, so I'm thinking they must be somewhere safe, but my life is not complete without my cutter bees, and they're not here. Claire, I will be ready. I'll find them. That's a worry. They've disappeared. But we are going to be at the ready. Right, so I think I'm going to have to...
Does that look kind of circular? Does that look all right?
Perfect.
Right, I'm going to start.
I've spread mine out, and I'm going to do some small and big, and I'm going to build like this. I'm just going to go for it. And then we have got the old... We've got the lovely Nouveaux.
Oh, that's what I'm going to be doing in
and
a
I've
minute.
got my... I might do probably not black, but I've got some white. I've got... This is lovely. What's this? Pale gold. And then this one is carnation pink. But we just realised we need more. We need all the things.
I love the sparkly turquoise.
Yes, I've got that as well. What's that one called? Caribbean Ocean. Lovely. Right, I am... do I just stick this photo down? Are you matting your photo, Deb? I'm going to give mine...
I don't know, but I've left a gap for it.
Okay, I'm going to give mine a little mat, because I do have a nice little piece. I don't want this orangey, but I've got the nice pink. So let's get this out of the way a moment so I can just mat it. I'm going to crop it a bit as well. So Debbie and I have had the pleasure of crafting all day.
We did deserve it after the tax return, though.
We did. We got that done.
It.
We had a rare day of no children and no work. So we were like, right, let's get this done. And then we had cake.
Well, you have to have cake to celebrate finishing your tax
return.
return.
Done, exactly. Which is
grim.
now made much easier. Now it's all digital bookkeeping.
I just feel like it hangs over your head and the dates seem like, don't they?
I know. Even though it's months away, we just like to do it. Get it done. Right, so I thought this does need a slight matte. I might even double matte. I might matte it on white as well. Just feeling it. Cake is life. Yes. Oh, it was. What was that? Now, you bought them over. What are they called, Debbie?
A Pastellaria Donata.
Pastellaria Donata.
Yeah.
Which is like an egg custard
Custard
type
tarts. Yeah, they're posh ones.
But
I made them on Bake Off once.
I only like the posh ones. I don't like normal custard tarts because they're a bit yuck. I wouldn't normally like them, yes, but I should have cut some of the flowers out in white as well. I'm thinking white might be quite effective, but we'll see. Pastellaria Donata. Funny. Oh, hi, Nicola. Oh, Claire, they're called natas. Pastellaria Donata. I had no idea what they were called. I would call them in a Bristolian egg custard tart, but they're posh ones.
Pastellaria Donata is probably like that, isn't it, when people say it properly?
Yeah. You sound like, what's his name?
Gino. Gino
De Campo. Oh, I love that. I love Gordon, Gino and Fred.
Oh, they're so funny, aren't they?
So funny. It is absolute comedy, that is. Ah, Portuguese.
Yes. And if you look on the bottom, they've got a complete spiral of pastry. So when they made them on the Bake Off, they were really difficult to make.
Very clever, yeah, hard to make. Right, so I'm trying to work out if this does need a white mat. I'm probably making a bit of a, well, I was going to say dog's dinner, and as it's a dog, it's quite funny, but dog's dinner. Also, when we say dog's dinner, this little puppy that looks very cute, she's now 11 months old, and a few things happened today while we were crafting. First of all, I could hear a clicking noise and realised she was under the table eating a plastic tub. And Debbie said, oh gosh, she's a bit cheeky. And then next she'd went out into the garden while we were chatting, because the patio door was open, and pulled up all my plants out of the patio tubs. Little,
she's a pickle, isn't she?
Might have said a couple of swears. She is a little pickle. I mean, look at that face. It's like butter wouldn't melt. Right, so do we think that a double mount probably does work? It's quite nice against the white. Why not? Spent all that time cutting it, so I'm just going to go with it. Yeah, so I won't get too much time for crafting this weekend, but we did cut out some of our lovely Kate Crane stamps, and I've got some of those to take away camping with me to colour in. I might get to do that while the children are kind of playing, I think, hopefully.
What are you taking to colour them in?
So I've got a pack of watercolour pens. And I literally take watercolour brushes and I just sit and colour them in with a bit of shading.
Gosh, I'm going to have loads of these flowers left over.
You've got tight space for another layout, do you think? You'll have enough flowers for another layout left over.
Might do a whole page next time.
Yes. So I'm just spreading them out to start with, and then I'm going to fill in the gaps afterwards, because I'm not going complete circles. I'm going to go a little bit random.
I struggle to go random.
You're a bit more uniform. Oops.
Yeah.
So has anybody else got any crafty plans this weekend? Ours is going to be more crafty next weekend, isn't it? With a whole day. Could almost do a a slightly smaller flower in between.
Yeah.
You could add some of your own punches, I'm thinking. If you've got this as the first, if this is your first layer.
Or you could resize some of the flowers on the cut file and make
yes, of course. You could just resize. Great idea. It's actually very therapeutic. Definitely a resize is a good idea to add to it.
Because then all of the flowers will all coordinate with each other. There'll be a smaller version of each shape.
Brilliant idea. And there is sort of 3 different designs, I think.
I think there might be 4.
Oh yes, 4 with the
4 with the flowers, and then the centres are all the same.
I got it.
I think it's 4.
It's beautiful.
Maybe perhaps it's 3. I don't know.
3?
Anyway, they
It's
look
all
all different when they're cut out in different colours.
They do. But I definitely think, yeah, a few little smallers. And actually, I even might, I've got a little butterfly that I might add in. I think this is definitely the kind of thing you could build. Oh, that was my box of punches on the floor. I've got this little one which I kind of like, which is Fine Friends.
That one, a butterfly.
So yeah, so I've got a little, so it's quite nice that you use cut files, and I definitely wouldn't want to be punching this many out.
No.
Too many. But what I'm thinking is it needs in some of these little gaps. And I think if it wasn't alive, I would definitely cut some more out and resize.
Yeah, but no one wants to hear your scan and cut, do they?
Me scan and cut going 10 to the dozen. No, exactly. But I can always fill in and add to afterwards.
Yes.
To get the balance. We just thought we would build up some of this to show how it comes together. And because all this is total, it was one sheet of card, but they're all kind of one sheet in different tones, kind of funky. So this is the little centers going around here. Oh, Steph, you've got a local crop. Oh, and then a big guide camp. A friend of mine has been guiding for like 40 years, and she was on a guide camp last weekend, and it looked like loads of fun. I used to do that as a teenager, and she did remind me that I was actually her guide. She's been guiding for that long.
Gosh.
I know, it's an amazing service. So you do get special awards when you've been guiding for so long. Amazing. Singing away. Are you putting centers in the middle of all of yours, Debbie?
Yep.
Yeah, and then maybe a bit of Nuvo.
Yeah, I'm just doing colour coordinated. Okay. On the blue ones, I'll put pinky, and on the pinky ones, I'll put bluey.
Yeah, okay. I'm building these up. It actually builds quite quickly. I thought it would be quite time consuming, but tiny dab of glue and you're done.
And this Nuvo glue's fab, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really easy to do. I'm tucking some of these in these gaps, and then I am definitely going to need a slightly smaller one to level it all out, because I want it to be a neat, bit more of a neat circle, I think. Love it. Quietly assembling, aren't we here?
Yeah, I'm concentrating now on colour choice.
Deep in concentration. I definitely think it will only be good when you put the Nouveau on. You've gone for sort of 2 complete layers. Mine are kind of just tucked a bit more.
Yeah, they're quite close together though.
Yeah. Whereas I sort of layering mine underneath a bit more. Whatever you fancy.
Absolutely.
Whatever works. There we go. Oh, Steph, so you've been, yeah, you were a guide and then you went on to lead. It's amazing, and your leader's still there. People do it for a lifetime. It's amazing. Right, let's move that back over a bit. Do you see it's sort of like a little bit off balance here? So you just need to add a bit more. But I think I will go back in with a different size. Tuck these under here. Love it though. Very effective technique. And you're right, Deb, we're definitely not going to need all these flowers. There is enough to do.
There's enough to do another one, isn't there?
Yeah, easily. Plenty here. Building up.
I think when I did my little centres 3D, I should have put them in a different pot because I can't find them now.
Yes, I'm having that, and I'm having to empty my whole pot to try and find the opposite.
It's easier to just make some more 3D ones, if I'm being honest, and find them.
Yeah, they're right in the bottom of the pot here. Okay. Some of them I am doing the same colour on top, it's just a bit more subtle. Doesn't have to be complete opposites. Yeah, so I think I am going to need to build this out. I'm going to need different sizes because I do want it to be even. So another cut file resized is probably going to be perfect, just to fill out some of these gaps. I'll do a few punches for now, but you can imagine that's only 6 punches, and I'm thinking, oh, I won't want to be sitting punching all these out.
No, it's a lot of work, isn't it?
Awful lot of work. But that is how you're building. Actually, that does balance it out when you make it slightly wider in the gaps with this little one. Top tip. Because I can just go back and put some Nouveaux in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably doing when I finish these.
And even, Deb, these are quite nice on their own. The little...
That's the little ones, yeah.
Because it just fills out the gaps, only because I've overlapped.
Yeah.
I've overlapped some of mine, so I need these little flowers to fill out some of the gaps. Beautiful. Oh, I made a bit of a mess. Yeah. Not too bad. And then I think it will just build as we put the Nuvo drops in. Because you said about putting some little dots in the centre.
Yeah, I'm going to put some dots in the centres because I think they look nice.
Okay. This is the kind of thing you could add and add and add to.
Yeah.
Build it up. I think a few people must be away on their holiday, because I know even with the cyber crop coming up, a few people have said that they would be away, but we're actually running them right through to the beginning of September. So there is plenty of time to take part. We keep them running.
Well, it gives people time to join in, doesn't it, if they want to?
Yeah. You can take part whenever. So I think we run them till the 5th of September, something like that. Rings a bell.
Yeah, we've got lots of challenges coming up, haven't we?
We have a whole timetable of events and activities. There's a fly buzzing around me here.
Oh, that's annoying.
It's all right. It's just if it flies onto the layout a bit, you'll know. We're a bit quiet tonight because we're working at a bit of pace.
Yeah, I'm concentrating, I am. It's choosing what colours are going to go where. There's a lot of thought
You
goes into
mix
that.
your tones. I just stuck with a couple of the pinks or purples, and the blue is really effective. Actually, I quite like the idea of a slightly different colour there.
I like the way yours are all pinks. Mine are quite bright, aren't they?
I don't get to scrap pink very often, but it's just because my little dog is a girl, whereas I've got a house full of boys. So I thought, right, I'll take advantage and go something girly. Which I don't get to do very often. Move that up a little bit. Now, might need to get a bit more pink paper. Oh, got glue on the wrong side. So we started packing for camping, and we have a van that we take camping, but let's just say we don't travel light. It's everything but the kitchen sink. I think the van is going to be loaded.
Well, you've got to be prepared for all eventualities.
Exactly.
Girl guides and all that.
Girl guides, exactly. That's what they
Be
taught me.
prepared. Absolutely.
So take everything but the kitchen sink. Well, literally, we've got a washing up bowl for the kitchen sink. Right. You haven't booked your holiday yet, have you, Deb? You're not sure what you're going to do?
No.
Not sure yet.
No.
Have a quiet summer.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Well, I haven't got a passport anyway, so it's not valid. I didn't renew it. Well, like...
No, I haven't been anywhere since the pandemic. It's hard to know what to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm not going to need too many more. I mean, it's the kind of thing you could go on adding and adding, but that's balanced out a bit. Might need a little bit here. Maybe a little bit up here. This looks a bit sparse.
Right, I think Miss Centres now.
So you're going to go on the Nouveaux.
I'm going to go on the Nouveaux, I think.
So how did you do yours? Just one dot in the middle?
Yeah. Well, when I tried it earlier, I just did one dot in the middle.
Okay.
Time will tell. Let's have a go.
Time will tell. You try and then you tell me how it goes. Tell me if it's a good idea.
So I did have yellow feathers.
Right, punch and then a little bit pink. 4 more. 4 more little punches. I definitely like the wreath idea. So you put in one little dot. Where are you going? Yellow.
I thought I'd do yellow in the dark blue ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what I'm doing for the others. Now this sparkly blue is so lovely. It might have to go in the middle of all the pink ones.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right, is that looking about balanced? I think
That's looking lovely.
It's not far off, is it? You could
Really lovely.
faffing for a long while. A few more pinks. These little ones just fill up the gaps. One here. One here. One here. I can always add more. You can add more, but you can put it away.
Absolutely.
What do you think? That's looking okay?
That's looking gorgeous.
Right, so you've gone Nouveau. So I've got gold, pale gold, and I've got a white, and I've got the pink carnation.
I like the pink carnation. It's looking
So
lovely.
One dot.
Yeah, but I'm going up and down a bit so it gets a bit bigger.
Right.
That makes sense.
A generous dot.
Yes.
Got it. And then this is definitely going to have to set to dry, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you have to make sure you don't smudge it.
Touch it. Exactly. Don't touch it with your hand. That definitely finishes it off. Gotta love a Nouveau.
They're such lovely colours, aren't they? They're so easy to use.
What, are you sticking with one colour or a few colours?
No, I'm doing all sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I will too. I am going to go in with some pale gold and white. Why not? Yeah. Sounds like packing for a crop. I missed that, Claire. We were deep in concentration. Oh, yeah, I see, packing the van. Well, we've often said that we could do with a van now for crafting.
Yeah, we could, couldn't we?
In fact, I saw something on Facebook where somebody had a craft business and it was like a converted van, and we were saying we'd love a scrap van. Can you imagine?
Somebody said we should have a bus, didn't they? Like a double-decker bus.
A converted bus. So that people could just come on board and you wouldn't even need to set up and pack away. It would just all be there for everybody. We thought that
this might be my new favourite colour.
Okay, what is it?
Crystal Drops Metallic.
Ooh.
Neptune Turquoise.
Turquoise. Right, I'm just trying out this gold. Oh, hello. That's beautiful. This might be your next special colour, Debbie.
Yeah, do you reckon?
Oh, it's even better than the white, if I'm honest. I mean,
Well, I've done all the dots now.
There's always a place for white. Yeah, we need... Oh, Claire, you're telling me there's a clear? I didn't even know there was a clear.
There's a clear.
Nouveau drops. Can you imagine? It will look like raindrops.
Yes.
Going on the list.
Why didn't we know about that?
Oh, now we need all the things. I love the craft influencing. It's fabulous.
I'm going to have to put this aside to dry, I think.
Okay. I'm going to have to do the same fairly soon.
I'm quite pleased with that. Oh, I've missed one out.
Oh. It definitely does build up nicely. It's hard to do some of the dots when they're quite layered on here.
Yeah.
Just about getting away with it. And I can always go and add more after. Yeah, this gold is nice. Definitely go gold. One here. Yeah. Yeah. So Claire, I wonder how far you are in designing your lovely classes. That is quite exciting.
I bet she's nearly finished.
Yeah, speedy scrapper.
Speedy scrapper, yeah. I bet she's done. I bet she's
on it
out with her scissors.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Morning dew. And looks like raindrops.
Oh, right. That's going on the list. Gonna need some of that in my life. Right, so there's that. I think I'm going to ink this title because it's a little bit orangey for me.
Yeah.
So I might ink it a little bit, and I'm going to just put magic along here.
Pink's really hard to match up.
It is. Yeah. And I'm probably going to do some embellishments, but I don't even know if I will embellish because that's so lovely. I might cut a swirl or two. It's the kind of thing where you'd love to stamp a swirl or two, but I don't want to ruin anything. So, right, I'm going to have to let that dry, and then we're going to do a quick little bit of our Kate Crane colouring, aren't we? Because
yes,
coming up on the, let me just think, 8th, I want to say 8th of August.
I think it's the 8th of August.
Yes, we have the lovely Kate Crane teaching a online class. So I am going to just quickly show you while Debbie is colouring, because this is what we've got to look forward to. Look at this. So we have the mini Martians, which you're colouring, aren't you there, Deb?
Oh, I'm just doing a little girl at the moment. I'm not sure what colour to do the Martians. So I'm wondering whether to leave the Martians.
Yes, and I think Kate is going to be showing us on the live class how she does it. So you've got colouring pencils there. I tend to use watercolour pens. But that looks lovely, and we have cut them out of the scan and cut, haven't we?
Yes, which is nice and easy to do, isn't it?
It is. So these are the little Martians. Now I've got some that are already cut out, ready to take away with me, or you can hand cut them. And then she's also using this lovely bunting, which we have in the shop. And so you're using, I tend to use watercolour pens. Have you got watercolour pencils or just colouring pencils, Deb?
These are just colouring pencils because it's just in my tote.
Yeah, okay. And I have got watercolour pens. A little small set, but then I did also treat myself to a larger set. And then I tend to use a watercolour brush and kind of a little palette.
I have got pro markers upstairs, but it's fine. It's getting them out.
Yeah.
So just using.
So my palette's not very clean. And look, that's a really bad crafter, but it's still got some paint that side in it, and I haven't soaked it. So I tend to colour in the palette like that. And then I go in with a bit of water to water it down. I also wonder how something like a gloss spray might paint on. Something like
that's a good idea.
Even adding a little bit of glitter. Glitter would be quite nice.
I should think the distress oxide you could use as well, couldn't you? If you added a bit of water.
Yeah. So we have stamped these in a permanent ink so that it takes the water. That's kind of important, isn't it?
Yeah, and the ink that we use, you could use alcohol markers or watercolours with.
I can come a bit closer so that people can see. Because I tend to add a bit of depth, but Kate is going to show us properly how to do this because we're not experts, but we just thought, well, we've been cutting them out today and we could just quickly talk about her class and what she's going to be showing us. So she will be showing us how to make the backgrounds and how to colour them in. So we're just having a go, and then we'll learn properly.
Absolutely.
But it's lovely. This is quite, I just find colouring in quite therapeutic. We thought as we'd finished the live a bit early, we'd just do a bit of colouring for a little while. Now, I'm not very good at the messy style. Mine seems to be very formal. I need to get a bit better at blending my colours. I'm sure Kate will show us how to do that, because I'm not so clever at that. Bit of pink. So I'll get some practice in, and then on the, so it's at 2 o'clock, I think, on the 8th.
Yes.
When we will be shown how to do this properly. We can't wait. And I think Kate will be sharing with us a kind of kit list and things that you can get ready for the class so that you can craft along or watch back, because it will be there to watch back after the event. Kind of fleshy colour for the face. That's a bit of a muddy colour, if I'm honest. That's nice. And a little bit for the cheeks, or maybe a little cheeks, I don't know. And then you can just get your old cutter bees, do some fussy cutting. Oh, I've not done that so well. I need to keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. That's definitely the key. Keep practicing, Faye.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
Very nice.
This is how not to do it, but he's going to be cute. I'm going to keep practicing. His cheeks are a bit funky.
So Claire's done all three. They're fussy cut, embellished, instructions written, photographed, and shipped off to Rachel already.
Whoa!
I expected nothing less.
You are good, Claire. I'm loving that. That is good fun. Well, I think we are going to learn a lot when we do our crafts with Kate. So I think that's probably about us done.
Yeah.
We can fussy cut these out. We've got some done on the scan and cut, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we've got some of the lovely buntings ready to go. So I think Kate's using some of these and some of the Martians, we think, but she'll talk us through on the 8th of August. So thank you for joining us, everybody, and we will be back same time next week. There'll be more information about the cyber crop coming up on the Facebook group Twilight Crop and Craft, and we'd love you to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done already. So thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.